Hey guys, I'm Dave. I'm the Executive Director at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. This is episode 59 of the Community Cares Podcast.
And happy Monday. What a Monday.
It's a Monday, all right.
My name's Chaplain Chaz Blackburn, and I have the honor of being the president with the Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. And today we have a great guest on, and I'll let her introduce herself and tell us what organization she's with. But a great organization that's giving back to the community quite a bit.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be here. My name is Brook Sweeting. I am with United Federal Credit Union, and I'm a Senior Relationship Development Manager.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Brooke. And I know a little bit because of our conversations, what you're doing in the community and how you're helping people, including wanting to come down here and volunteering at Good Shepherd, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you guys down and maybe hopefully make that a regular routine thing with you guys.
Oh, he's trying to recruit. Look at that.
Oh, we're totally on board. We're there.
We're there already.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if you're unsure what this is the Community Cares Podcast. We talk about community events, things going on in the community, and then we normally have a community resource at the end, which this week is United Federal Credit Union.
Sounds like a Star Wars bank almost. That's awesome.
Oh, I like that.
Star Wars up there.
I know. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so there we go.
That's great.
We so yeah, lots of things going on in the community. We're really excited to be here with you guys. If you're not sure what if you're not sure if you want to watch this or if you want to listen to it, we are everywhere if you type in the Community Cares Podcast. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify as far as video goes, but we're audio everywhere else. You just type in Community Cares Podcast.
Even on Amazon. I was just blown away.
I guess. I didn't know that. More networks that we're on. People repost us too, so
it's awesome.
I don't know. There was this one that was kind of weird. It was like this Chinese website. I got an email for it, and it was all in Chinese. I was like,
wow.
And they like translated our entire episodes in Chinese. I was like, that's kind of weird.
That's kind of cool.
That's neat.
Well, we thank you guys because awareness is so important, and the whole point of the show is to bring people together to learn about resources, and we're stronger united. So it's all about just spreading awareness for our organizations.
It's Monday, man. I feel it. You feel it?
Yeah.
You're about to go on vacation too, man. Aren't you?
First time in 5 years.
Good.
True sabbatical.
Good.
Unplugging from dispatch from all the different organizations, and it's going to just be a huge blessing to be able to rest a little bit.
I love that, and I think that's so important to be able to take time for ourselves. And I know I'm not great at that, and you call me out on that, which you should, as the leader of the organization. So I appreciate that. Actually, I really do. And but it is.
I just don't want a grumpy Dave. Okay.
Oh.
Is that even possible?
It's not. I don't think so. There's been a few times a little bit. Just give him some garlic white sauce pizza.
Give me some garlic white sauce pizza, and I'm happy. Grimaldi's, man.
The gateway to the heart.
We just talk about Grimaldi's all the time. We're not sponsored though, okay, guys? We're not.
But we would love to be.
We'd love to be sponsored. But my favorite Grimaldi's pizza is actually their traditional. That one's really good.
Oh.
It's just like a big red sauce pizza with just huge slices of mozzarella on it.
Red sauce.
Delicious.
You're talking my stuff now. All right.
I know. I'm with you. But I do like the white one too, though. The white.
All right, in my book now.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you can definitely find us all over the place. Just type in the Community Cares Podcast, and we're gonna dive into some upcoming events in our community.
Yeah. I love this one. This is one of my favorite. I take Lily to. It's awesome. Go ahead,
dude. We talked about it last week, and it's a great event. Definitely do it. They have lots of dates online. The Dragon Lights Festival is going on from the end of September to the end of November. It's a great family event, and tickets range from $15 to $25 depending on the night. So weekdays, not weekends, are cheaper than the weekends, and it will vary as the season goes. So just whatever night you're thinking about going, just make sure to look at it, and I mean it's a wonderful thing.
Also, there's a discount through tonight. So it actually, if you pre-buy your tickets, you get a discount, but that does end tonight.
Oh, so if you're watching this right now, that's the time to get it, is tonight, right?
Yep, that's right.
Are you going this year?
I'm sure I will go. I wasn't going to, but then I saw they had some new lights. And
what new lights?
You'll have to go and find out.
Oh man, come on, don't do that to me, bro. What about you, Brooke? Are you gonna go?
I've been in the past. I don't have plans to go this year, but what, is there a special theme?
I guess, but he's keeping it from me. I don't even know.
So intriguing.
Yeah.
You gotta go and find out. Man. Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite events. Actually, Nika and I, we were the first year they were in town. We were someone sponsored Classy Bird Vlogs to go to it.
Oh, nice.
So we got to go for free, and they covered like VIP and food and everything. And it was pretty cool.
Really?
It was pretty cool.
I didn't get all that.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's not famous like you.
Oh, whatever. Oh my goodness.
Dave of Reno that now lives in Sparks.
I know. I got to change my handle, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely great event. Great people that put it on. And we really appreciate you going out to community events. And that's what it's all about, is encouraging you, the listener or watcher, to be out in the community with other human beings. It's a really healthy thing to just go for a walk in the park, to just work from a coffee shop maybe for a few hours, to just talk to a friend about I don't know, his issues. I don't have any friends with issues, but if I did,
what did the candy cane say to the reindeer he had a crush?
Is that why you're smiling at me? You had a joke? I don't know. What did they say?
You go to the candy dance with me?
Oh boy. Oh, that was bad.
I know, bad dad joke.
Yeah, that was not good. But yeah, the next thing that's coming up is, oh no, that's actually, dude, that already happened.
Oh no.
Way to go, Dave. Fail. I'm the one that edits these. No, the candy dance already happened. Yeah, it's the 30th today. But that is a
good
cool
throwback,
event.
yeah.
It's a cool event. Have you been?
I have been.
I've never been.
I actually live in Carson City, so it's just a short little drive down to Genoa, and such a beautiful, beautiful historic town.
It is so beautiful.
I love Genoa.
Yeah.
So there's no candy dance, but still go to Genoa. It's a beautiful place, and you're not allowed to hunt there. So all the deer like hang out in Genoa, and you can see deer and horses and all sorts of wildlife down there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's one of my wife and I's favorite places to go, just because of that. You can go and drive around and, oh, there's more deer. They're all running around.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So I'll throw in another event.
Please.
If you're having a difficult time as we get in the holiday season, grieving whatever kind of loss, I just want to remind you that Circle Life Hospice has free grief support groups that are open to the entire community for any loss, and that's the first and third Tuesday of every month at 3:30 p.m. You can learn more at colhospice.com, and tomorrow is actually the first one of October, and just a powerful time to be able to tell your story and find support and resources, and to be able to share what you're going through.
Are you allowed to talk about that other event of COL yet, or not yet?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we are doing November 14th with that one. Okay, just making sure. We're doing a lot of events.
I know. We've done, like, it feels like time traveling, because we're doing a lot of, like, pre-record stuff because I'm having a baby soon. So it's like, we're allowed to talk about this, but we can't talk about this. And then we've had other guests. It's like, oh, now I can talk about that because it's pre-recorded and it's going to be later. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, my mind's broken.
That's too funny. So I've never actually been to this place, but it is so beautiful. I'm so glad we found it. We're going to be doing the Circle Life Guest House for the Circle Life Hospice Foundation, the ribbon cutting with the Reno Sparks Chamber of Commerce at the Garden Courtyard at San Rafael Park on November 14th from 3 to 5 p.m. Beautiful. And let me tell you, it is such a beautiful environment, the perfect place to talk about the beautiful project that we've opened, which is the first hospice guest house in all of Nevada. It costs nothing for those at end of life who are really struggling, whether they can't provide for the care or room and board, and to be able to receive a home-like setting and just 24/7 love and care. And so we just encourage the entire community to come out. I know the senators and Mayor Hillary, Mayor Lawson, the councilmen and women. They're supposed to be the lieutenant governor. Everybody that can make it is going to be there, and it's a powerful time. So come learn about the build out and the extensions that we're doing in the Grief and Trauma Resource Center, and just all the exciting things happening.
I want to be there. That sounds like a wonderful event, and the Circle Life Guest House has been a great partner to Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. So
yeah, thank you. I mean, just even the bed sheets. A lot of people don't realize when you get a hospital bed that's paid for by Medicare during that hospice time, it doesn't come with bed sheets. Right. And so those, you provide twin sheets and pillowcases, and we just had a guest last week. We filled a wish list order The individual came with nothing on her back but the hospital gown. So we were able to get that individual comfy clothes and sweats and comfy jammies so she could die with dignity, hope and dignity.
That's beautiful. And I love that we were a small part of that. So thank you. And what you guys are doing is great. And I want to continue that partnership for times to come. So I know there's like banging stuff going on. Are you partying out there? I want to be part of that pizza party.
I don't know.
Jeez Louise.
I know. What's going on out there?
I mean, we're having fun in here, but it sounds like they're having more fun out there.
Maybe it's just because I'm here.
That's it.
I don't know.
You're a troublemaker.
That being said, Brooke, thank you for being here. I'd love to hear more about what you guys are doing in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, at United Federal Credit Union, we have, a big passion for giving back to the community, and we're only as strong as our community is, right? So, one of our mottos is we're people helping people, and a big part of that is forming those community partnerships, and helping the nonprofits and partnering with, programs and nonprofits such as Good Shepherd's Closet to find the different ways and connect the people of our communities to the resources financially that we can do to help too.
Wow.
That's awesome. I just want to make a quick comment because you guys saw me open the door. There's this very loud banging, and I was like, what is going on? It's actually, they're doing construction next door for the space next door. So I apologize, but that's why it's so loud. So it's a surprise. Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. And I think that's great. So, please fill us in on some of those community partnerships and the other things you guys are doing.
Yeah. So I think, just recently to come up with to share a few, we just did the Northern Nevada Opioid Summit for the youth. I'm not sure if
my daughter Lily was there.
Was she? Okay, yeah. I think there were about 27 schools there throughout the Washoe County School District, and then some from Carson and Douglas County as well. So that was a huge event where us as a leadership team at United Federal Credit Union were able to go and donate our time and volunteer at the event and just really connect with those students and, also have the opportunity to learn about the dangers and the risks of the opioids out there. So that was just one of the events that we were able to attend and volunteer to and support and just make that positive impact and educate the kids. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What an amazing cause. And I love that you guys are getting out there and just being hands-on in the community. It's so important. Rob McLaughlin, we are live, and he said, cannot hear the construction at all.
Wow, that's great.
That's great because it's loud.
We can hear it.
Feel it.
I know. We're like, whoa.
I was worried. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on.
Thank you for verifying that, Rob. But yeah, I think that's great to be partnering and volunteering with other things that are happening in the community.
Yeah. And then, of course, with the Davis fire that was just going on, we partnered with American Red Cross to donate $5,000 to the families that were affected by the fire.
Wow.
And then as a financial institution, we were able to provide, different resources to help those that were affected. So, such as just discounts on our loans or rates, and then different programs that are available throughout those that get affected by disasters.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
So what else you got on that cool sheet over there?
I think, just a big part of what we do in the community. I mean, we just celebrated 75 years of helping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Of being in the community. We, we were founded by, employees at a Whirlpool company in Michigan. So, just a group of employees there started our credit union in Michigan, and we have grown since then and acquired, different credit unions throughout the way. But our mission and our passion has always been people helping people and finding different ways that we can give back to the community by forming those partnerships, whether it be through volunteering or financially or just representing those nonprofits in our branches. Oftentimes we'll set up each month a community spotlight.
Awesome.
So we'll set up those donation stations in our branches, and we have community boards. So we set up the flyers, and we really draw our members over to that location in our branch to be informed of the different resources that are available to them, and if they're able to help support and donate, then we have those boxes set up too.
My experience has been that typically credit unions are so much more personalized and community involved than some of the bigger banks, and nothing against the bigger banks, but it really is a personal touch for a person who maybe has never explored doing business at a credit union. What are some differences between that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are not for profit, which banks are for profit, right? So any profit that we do make, we give back to the communities that we serve and to our members in the form of lower rates, little to no fees, higher paying rates on your deposit accounts. And, I think it's just our mission is we're community driven, and so that's a really big difference too. And a lot of people think that their credit unions may not have lending products or deposit accounts, but we have very similar products that the banks do, but little to no fees, and we're really service driven. So we really want to understand and take care of you, and understand that what your financial goal is, what your financial picture is. We're helping all walks of life.
Cool.
And so it can start from the moment you're born. You're expecting a baby, right?
Yeah, exactly. And as far as Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, we want to partner with and have all sorts of different voices on the podcast.
Yeah.
So a listener might wonder, okay, where they have the credit union on, are they getting funding or other things? Well, currently no, and that's okay. We're building partnerships. We're talking about different things, and we're having community conversations, because we met because you were out there in the community, sharing with people and educating the community on banking and what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where we first met, was at the Molina Healthcare Diaper Drive.
Oh, nice.
Just down the road.
Yep.
I believe that was back in August. Was it August or?
I don't know. I think it might have been June, July.
That one was June. The back to school drive here was in August. Okay.
Correct.
But just being out in the community, supporting events like that, and being present, because we like to bring the credit union to people. So a lot of times, people may not have the time or the capability to get to a branch or get to take care of their financial needs. So that's when we partner with other community members, and we love setting up a table and educating anyone that comes by and talking to them about how we can help them. Like I said, all walks of life. We want to be able to connect with people on a personal level and help them and understand how we can help them.
It's kind of like our Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. It's not just about free clothes. It's about the experience, the socialization, and that personal touch. And that's really what sounds like credit unions give, is that personal interaction, that relationship, and really understanding what the goals of the entire family are. So I think that's wonderful.
And Rob said that he's been a member of a credit union since 1986. A competing one though, but he says he loves being a part of credit unions.
Yeah.
So,
it is a special bond when you become a member of a credit union. Really, we do treat you like family. It's very important to us. That's another difference between a bank and a credit union is a bank, you're a customer. At the credit union, you are our member.
Wow.
And so, we take the time to really just understand and provide those financial resources to help you.
That's awesome.
I know for me, my wife and I, she was my girlfriend at the time, was at a bank, and she got all these random fees all the time. Weird random fees. And she said, I got another fee here. And I'm like, oh, you get fees for just having money there? And she's like, yeah, but this is normal, right? And I'm like, I don't get those. I'm at a credit union. I don't get those. And she's like, no, that's not right. And so we had her sit down with someone at the credit union, and it's different. it's a very different experience.
Yeah.
Being at a bank, because the bank, they just hold things over your head, it feels like, and it's harder. It's harder a lot of times.
Yeah, and I would say, something else that we are really passionate about too is informing and educating our community on financial literacy.
Good.
So that's something that we partner with Washoe County School District very regularly. We are their credit union.
Okay.
And so we're able to get into the schools from middle school, even high school, and, just connect with the students and start teaching them the very basics of financial literacy. Mm-hmm. And that has just blossomed into so many great things, and just education for the students is huge, and then they get excited about wanting to learn the ways of how to save and how to budget, and
that's so crucial.
Yeah.
Crucial.
Yeah, because those are skills that honestly you could have a high school diploma and you might not know how to budget.
Right.
Or a college diploma, not know how to budget, right? I mean,
right.
It's just not something that every family teaches or knows.
Bingo.
You got to break the generational trend.
And it's important. People think, oh, you can just put it all on a credit card and then it will just magically go away someday. That's not how it works.
Right.
Being a good manager of your money is an important task. Do you guys have like classes or anything like that?
So typically how it works, we don't typically host like our own classes.
Okay.
We have thought about starting like a fraud seminar, like a educational workshop, because we do have a lot of our branches have conference rooms. So, partnering with like the libraries and the different partners in the school and the community to, bring the people to the bank if they're able to. But a big thing that separates us apart is being able to, we come to you and in your establishment. Right. And so we'll work with not just schools, but local nonprofits. Like down in Carson City, we support the Carson City Counseling Center, and we'll go teach financial literacy. And I mean, it could even be interview skills, resume building.
That's great.
Honestly, I'd love to figure out a way to partner with you guys in that. So, because we have a lot of clients here that are looking for jobs and those kinds of things. So, off mic, let's talk about that a little bit more, okay?
Yeah.
Rob says kids need to know how to write a check and balance an account. This is my dad. That's Rob, and that was the most old man thing you said, Dad, ever.
Do you write checks often?
No,
I do.
Don't. You do?
Yeah.
You write checks?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't write checks. I just use my card or pay online or whatever stuff.
I do a little bit of both.
I like cash though. I love having cash because it's in my hand and you can feel it burn. You know what I'm saying? Like if you waste your money, you see those dollars going out. So I try to pay in cash with most
big
things.
Baller, huh?
No,
dollar
not a big
bill, y'all.
It's the same thing as a check, Chaz. Unless you're doing things bad with checks.
Oh,
okay, good.
Just writing.
Good.
Big bills and expenses for us.
I mean, even my rent, I pay in cash.
Yeah,
I pay it in cash. But I think I don't know. There's something about feeling it go away. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's more tangible, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, this is actually what I'm paying for, and it's actually real money. So I learned that from a podcast I was listening to. They said you should just pay in cash because then you'll feel it more. But financial literacy and just really learning how to budget and even just having those resources, I think is great for the public. So thank you for doing what you do.
And how'd you get involved? Like, how long have you been there? And what excites you about working there?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have been with United Federal Credit Union, I think about 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I've been in banking for 13 years.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I just started my banking career when I moved out to Carson City in 2011. And, I think that resonates back to what inspires me is I absolutely love helping people.
Right.
I love getting to know and understand somebody and connect with them on a personal level. So I'm able to provide guidance and insight and options and resources. And, I think it all starts with just building that trust with somebody. And your financial story everyone's is different. Everyone's is unique in their own. So
Sure.
You're never going to come across that same story. But I'm an advocate for always finding an option and never saying no. I love, saying I'm going to find you one way or another, a way to help.
Yeah.
So, however that may look for each individual.
That's great. And really it's different for each person.
Yeah.
So that's what really matters.
How can people learn more about your credit union?
Yeah, you can go to our website, unitedfcu.com. You can explore everything that we have to offer there. But we do have 8 branches here in Northern Nevada. So we have one just down the road. You can stop in any of our branches anytime. We're always happy to help and connect. And hopefully, of course, you'll see us out and about in the community at all the upcoming events. And
awesome.
Yeah,
I've seen you at a lot more of the events for sure, but really like thinking through where you're banking, thinking through how you're using your money and why is important. And a lot of people don't think about that because it's so easy just to have it on auto pay and it just comes out of your account. You don't feel it, you don't think about it, and it's gone. But if it's gone, then it's harder to manage the money you actually have. So thinking through those concepts and just knowing that it's more than just, I get money and it's gone. And being able to save for the future, being able to decide, okay, I want to do something more than just live paycheck by paycheck. Yeah. And it's hard.
It's very hard.
It's hard right now. And so for you guys, giving people breaks and those kinds of things, especially with the Davis Fire people, that's huge. I mean, it really is. I mean, for me, I had a loan through you guys, and it was the lowest rate I had for my car loan. I paid it off, and a big part of that is because it was a low rate.
Yeah.
It was a really low rate.
Yeah, low rate typically means lower payment, right? More affordable to have a vehicle. Yeah.
And then I could do extra payments and other things and got it gone pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, and it was a good experience.
Good.
But
yeah, that's one thing that we really pride ourselves on is doing like a financial wellness review. So if you have the time to have that conversation, we can really take a deep dive if you're willing to dive deep too.
Yeah.
And so that way we can get a full holistic picture of the different ways that we can help you.
Yeah, no, and I think it's important to that piece of you guys helping people with resume building and budgeting and helping people get to that next stage in life rather than just being a credit union. You're not just a bank. You're not just those things, right? You're helping the individual as a human being and seeing them as a human being because that matters.
Yeah.
And that's why we do a lot of things we do here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. That's why Chaz does so much with Circle Life Guest House and all the other organizations he's a part of, like the Chaplain Corps and Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, is because we want to help people get to that next rung in life. We want to help people move forwards and not feel stuck where they are. It's easy to feel stuck.
Yeah.
It's so easy. And for a lot of people, finances are a barrier. It really is.
A huge barrier.
Yeah.
And with inflation, with so many different loans going up like crazy and all the different pieces going on, man, I was talking to Chaz the other day on the phone, like, dude, I'm struggling and I shouldn't be struggling.
Yeah.
Like, what do I need to do? And, it worked out, and I figured it out with friends and that are smarter than me. and it's always good to have people smarter than you around you and to really grow your life, grow your livelihood, and grow who you are and in maturity and thought processes and everything else.
That's why I hang out with you. You're smarter than me.
Whatever,
Yeah, I
buddy.
love that.
Whatever, buddy.
Rob McLaughlin says, thank you, son. And Dave Ramsey, principal's work. So if you're wondering why we're naming comments, that's part of the fun of this episode is when we're live, you can ask us questions. You can put anything in there. We'll give you a shout out. And we may only have a few live viewers, but we typically have 1,000 to 2,000 local through the different channels afterwards, which is so incredible. Thank you guys for your support.
And it's all because of supporters like you. Please share this podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, join in comments later. You can do a comment. We shouted out a comment that we got later 2 weeks ago. So, and we talked about it that next week. So just because just because you're commenting later doesn't mean we don't see it. We see it. And Chaz and I are looking at that Facebook. We're making sure things are happening.
I'm going to comment. I like that mustache, Dave.
Oh, thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. But now I know, and next week is a pre-recorded episode. So.
Oh, man.
How are we going to do that, man?
We'll figure it out.
Inception. Thank you, Brook, so much for taking the time to be here with us. What's the website again where people can find out more?
Yeah, UnitedFCU.com.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we finished up?
No, just really grateful for the opportunity to connect with you and Good Shepherd's Closet. Thank you for the work that you guys do, giving back to the community. The impact that you are making on so many lives is huge, and it carries through and through on the community and all the people. So just recognize you for that. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. And we really look forward to that partnership, building that with you guys in all sorts of different facets.
We'll have a pizza party sorting.
I'm all about the pizza party.
Pizza party. Do we have a pizza problem here or something?
I guess so.
Because we love pizza.
Hey, pizza's life.
I agree.
It's not a problem.
It's
a pizza skill.
There's a study out. I guess if you took away the grease, pizza would be like a number one healthy.
It's pretty
food.
healthy, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But because of the grease,
thank you. Yes.
It's not
the
healthy.
excuse I needed.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's what makes it good.
That's right.
Yeah, it's all about community. It's all about doing things together and educating the community, learning new things. We learn new things every single week, and which is huge. And that's why we do the show, is because we keep wanting to have guests on. We want to really dig in. Why are people doing what they're doing? How is it growing in the community? And why should people be involved with it, right?
Yeah.
And so we're thankful for you being here. If you want to find out more about Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, please visit getclothes.org. Again, that's getclothes.org. Again, we give away over $70,000 worth of clothes every single month for free to people that need it most. So
I love that that quote of 70,000 is just the tip of the iceberg, because that doesn't include our micro closet partners, and we estimate that through prices of thrift store clothes.
Yes.
So it's not like buying brand new clothes $70,000 worth. It's thrift store pricing.
I have seen people who come in barefoot that get shoes that are new on their feet and leave with those. They're not barefoot anymore.
We have a supply of Carhartt stuff. I mean, there's tons of different kinds of types of brands that people just donate from different retailers.
Yeah. There's
brand new shoes. Shills does some. I mean, it's awesome to see the community come together.
It's great. And that's what it's all about, is community support and us working together. Please visit getclothes.org. We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for financial support. We're always looking for donations of clothing, clean, gently used clothing. So please visit Get Clothes, and we have all the information on there. Getclothes.org.
And also, just thank you. And if you can't afford to donate or volunteer time or money, just even sharing these podcasts and these different episodes really makes a difference to get the word out. So we thank you guys. We love you. Here it goes.
We help. Brooke, thank you for being here.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Having you on board.
We help 700 people a month, no matter what. We're asking you to go alongside and help one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.